I need to tell you something that might sound crazy at first. Just last month, someone used the same way of speaking I'm about to share with you to manifest $50 million, not in years, not even in months, in weeks. You might be thinking, that's impossible. But stay with me. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how they did it. More importantly, I'm going to show you how you can do it too. This isn't some story I made up. It's not a trick or a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about using the power of speaking with confidence, a power that is already inside you. It's the same power that people who become wealthy use, even if they don't know it. And today, you're going to learn how to use this power too. Imagine what your life could be like with $50 million in your bank account. Take a moment and feel that idea in your heart. What would you do first? Who would you help? How would your life change? This feeling is important, more important than you might think, because the way you speak about your dreams and your money is the key to making them real. Every day, people just like you and me are making more money than they ever thought they could. They're not smarter, they're not working harder, they're not luckier. They just understand one simple truth about money. It goes where your words and your confidence lead it. The story I'm about to share with you can change your life forever. I know it might sound hard to believe right now. That's okay. I felt the same way at first. But what I'm going to tell you has been tested and proven by so many people. And soon it will be true for you too. So get ready, because this is going to change the way you think about money and the power of your own voice. Let me tell you why this matters more than you might think. If you don't learn how to speak with confidence, you might keep struggling for years without knowing why. You might keep working hard, trying to make things better, but always feeling like you're stuck in the same place. You might see other people around you getting ahead and wonder why it's not happening for you. This is what happened to Sarah. Just 3 months ago, she was working 2 jobs just to pay her bills. She had only $243 in her bank account. She was drowning in debt, feeling like she would never catch up. Then she discovered this way of speaking I'm about to share with you. At first, she didn't believe it. She thought it was just another story, but she decided to give it a try anyway. In the first week, she won $5,000 in a local contest she didn't even remember entering. By the 3rd week, her small side business took off and made $25,000 in one day. By the end of the month, a long-lost relative left her an inheritance of $2.3 million. It might sound like a fairy tale, but it's real. And it all started because she spoke about money in a new way. When I first heard Sarah's story, I thought it was just luck. But then I looked back at my own life. 5 years ago, I was living in a tiny apartment, eating the cheapest food I could find, and feeling like I would never get ahead. I tried everything I could think of, working more hours, starting side businesses, even playing the lottery, but nothing worked. Then I found this way of speaking. I started using it every day, even when I didn't feel like it. In just 6 months, I had enough money to buy my dream house. I started my own business and helped my parents retire early. The change didn't come from working harder or waiting longer. It came from changing how I spoke about my money. And here's what really convinced me this works. I shared this method with my closest friends. They were just like me, just like you. Some had good jobs, some didn't. Some were already making good money, some were struggling. But they all tried it. Out of the first 100 people who used this way of speaking, 92 of them made at least $100,000 in their first 3 months. 27 of them became millionaires. And yes, 3 of them reached 50 million or more. So if you think this is just a nice idea, think again. The stakes are real. If you don't learn this, you could spend years feeling stuck. But if you do learn it, you could change everything faster than you ever thought possible. Most people never see this kind of success because they're speaking about money in the wrong way. They're using words that block money from coming to them instead of inviting it in. They don't even know they're doing it. They're stuck in old ways of thinking, and those old ways keep them in the same old life. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they have to be worthy of money first. They think they need to work harder, become a better person, or suffer more before they deserve to be wealthy. But here's the truth. Money doesn't care if you're worthy. Money isn't a person. It doesn't judge you or your life. It's just energy, and it flows to where your words and thoughts send it. Another mistake is speaking from a place of fear and need. You might be thinking about all the bills you have to pay or how much you need money. You might be worrying about how you'll survive if you don't get it soon. But this kind of speaking doesn't bring money closer. It actually pushes it away. It's like trying to find love when you're desperate. You end up scaring it away instead of bringing it in. The last big mistake is making it too complicated. So many people think they have to say the perfect words or follow a long list of rules. They spend hours meditating, saying affirmations, and worrying that they're doing it wrong. They make it so hard that they end up giving up. But the truth is, speaking with confidence is simple. Even a child can do it. In fact, children are often better at it because they don't overthink everything. The people who have already become wealthy know this, even if they don't talk about it. They're not worried about whether they're worthy or if they're saying the exact right words. They're just calm, certain, and confident. They don't chase money like it's something far away. They talk about it like it's already part of their lives. And that's what makes the difference. You're about to learn how to speak with that same kind of confidence. You're going to learn how to stop chasing money and start letting it come to you. It's not about saying magic words. It's about using your words in a new, powerful way that invites money in. When you do this, you'll see how fast things can change. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with speaking confidently about money is what I call the worth trap. It's a hidden belief that says, I have to be worthy before I can have money. It's the voice in your head that tells you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not hardworking enough to be wealthy. But here's the truth. Money doesn't care about your worthiness. It doesn't judge you or decide whether you're deserving. Money is just energy, and it flows wherever your attention and confidence send it. Imagine this. You're in a garden with flowers. The flowers don't ask if you're worthy to smell them. They just exist, and you can enjoy them freely. Money is the same way. It's all around us, flowing everywhere, waiting to be received. But if you're caught in the worth trap, you block that flow by thinking you have to prove yourself first. Many people think they have to struggle and suffer before they can be wealthy. They think they have to work harder than everyone else or become a better person. But that's not how it works. Wealth doesn't come to those who suffer the most. It comes to those who believe it's already theirs. It comes to those who speak about it with calm confidence, without guilt or doubt. This is where speaking confidently changes everything. When you speak as if money is already on its way to you, you send a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive it. You step out of the worth trap and into the flow of abundance. You're no longer waiting for someone or something to tell you that you deserve it. You're deciding that you do. Think about the people who always seem to have money coming to them. They don't walk around worrying about whether they're worthy. They act as if money is a normal part of their lives. They talk about it with ease and confidence. That's the secret you're learning today. It's not about proving yourself. It's about letting money in by the way you speak about it. Another powerful shift happens when you move from wanting money to allowing money. Most people spend their lives wanting money. They think about it, worry about it, and talk about how much they need it. But wanting keeps money away because it comes from a place of lack. It's like telling the universe, I don't have enough. And that message just brings more lack. When you speak from a place of allowing, you're telling the universe, money is already flowing to me. This simple change in the way you speak creates a huge shift in your energy. It's like turning on a light switch in a dark room. Everything starts to change. Think about breathing for a moment. You don't worry about whether air will be there when you take your next breath. You just know it will be. That's how you need to think and speak about money. Instead of saying, I want more money or I need more money, you say, money flows to me easily and naturally. You say it with the same calm certainty you have about the air you breathe. When you see a bill, instead of feeling stress or worry, say to yourself, money comes to me so easily that this bill is already paid. When you want to buy something, instead of thinking, how can I afford this? You say, money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. Speaking this way makes wealth feel normal, not something you have to fight for. The key is to make these words feel natural, like part of who you are. You're not trying to convince yourself of something that isn't true. You're simply aligning with the truth that money is everywhere and that it's always flowing. You're inviting it into your life by the way you speak. This shift from wanting to allowing opens the doors to abundance. It tells the universe that you're ready, that you're open, and that you believe. And when you speak this way, you'll be amazed at how quickly money starts to show up in your life. Let's take this idea even deeper with a simple but powerful exercise called natural confidence visualization. Most people visualize money in a way that actually keeps it away. They imagine having money while still feeling that they don't really have it. It's like driving a car with one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. Instead, I want you to practice seeing wealth as normal. Think about how you feel when you're at home. You don't walk around thinking, I have a home. You just live there. It feels normal, comfortable, and safe. That's how I want you to visualize money, like it's already a natural part of your life. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture yourself checking your bank account, but don't get too excited or anxious. Just look at the number, $50 million, and think of it like checking the weather. It's just there. It's normal. It's not a big deal. This might feel strange at first, but it's so important. You're teaching your mind that wealth is normal for you. Now take it further. Imagine yourself spending money with the same confidence you have when you buy a cup of coffee. See yourself paying bills, helping others, and enjoying your life, all with the same calm, natural energy. This isn't about being fake or ignoring your reality. It's about creating a new reality that your mind can accept. Do this exercise for just 5 minutes every morning and 5 minutes every night. But here's the important part. During the day, whenever you catch yourself worrying about money, switch back to this calm, confident state. Remind yourself that money flows to you easily and naturally. This visualization isn't about forcing yourself to believe something that feels impossible. It's about feeling wealth in a way that makes sense to your mind. Like a bird doesn't think about flying, it just flies. Like a fish doesn't think about swimming, it just swims. You want your mind to think about money with that same natural confidence. When you can do that, you'll see how quickly things start to shift. Your energy will change, your confidence will grow, and money will begin to show up in ways you never expected. That's the power of speaking and thinking about money with natural confidence. To keep this powerful process working every day, you need simple habits that feel natural, things you do so often they become part of your life without effort. These daily confidence rituals help you speak wealth into your life without even thinking about it. Start your mornings by spending 5 minutes feeling wealthy. Don't just think about money, feel it. Feel the peace that comes from knowing your bank account is full. Feel the joy that comes from knowing you can help the people you care about. Feel the freedom that comes from having all your bills paid. Do this before you check your phone, before you look at your bank account, before you start your day. This moment sets the tone for everything that follows. During the day, practice what I call wealth breathing. Every time you spend money, even on something small like a cup of coffee, take a deep breath and say to yourself, "More money is already flowing back to me." When you pay bills, smile and say, "Money flows both ways, and it always returns multiplied." At first, this might feel strange, but it's your way of rewiring your relationship with money, turning it into something positive and natural. At night, before you go to sleep, review your day from the eyes of a wealthy person. Don't focus on what you didn't have or couldn't afford. Instead, feel gratitude for everything money brought you today: the roof over your head, the food you ate, the clothes you wore. Gratitude from a place of abundance feels very different from gratitude out of lack. This is the kind of gratitude that opens the doors to even more wealth. These rituals aren't magic spells. They're simple actions that reinforce your new mindset. Do them consistently, and soon speaking with confidence about money will become as natural as breathing. As you begin speaking confidently about money, you will face some obstacles. That's normal. Every new path has challenges, but you can handle them easily if you know what to expect. The biggest block you will face is doubt. Your mind will try to tell you things like, "This isn't working," or "This sounds too good to be true." When that happens, remember, doubt is just your old programming trying to protect you. It wants you to stay safe and avoid disappointment. Thank it for trying to help, then gently bring your focus back to your confident thoughts about money. Another block is negative people around you. They might laugh at your new mindset or tell you you're being unrealistic. The best way to handle this is not to argue or explain yourself. Simply smile, thank them for their concern, and keep speaking confidently about your wealth. Their doubt can't stop your manifestation unless you let it. Then there is the evidence trap. This happens when you look at your current bank account and let it shake your belief. Remember, your current finances reflect old thought patterns, not the new ones you're building. It's like trying to drive forward while only looking in the rearview mirror. When you notice yourself falling into this trap, shift your focus immediately to how you want your finances to be. Fear of success can also block your progress. Sometimes, deep down, we push money away because we fear how it might change our lives or relationships. If you notice this fear, remind yourself that money only amplifies who you already are. If you are kind and good, money will help you do even more good. Facing these blocks is part of the journey, but now you know how to handle them. Keep returning to your confident way of speaking and thinking, and you will overcome every obstacle. How do you know if speaking confidently is working? The first sign is a change in how you feel about money. You will notice you're less stressed when you buy things. You'll feel more peaceful about your finances, even if your bank account hasn't changed much yet. This emotional shift is very important. It means your new thoughts are starting to take root. Next, you'll begin seeing small signs of abundance. Maybe you find money unexpectedly, like a $20 bill on the street. Maybe someone gives you a surprise gift or a bonus. Maybe new opportunities to earn money come your way. These are all signs the universe is responding to your confident words. You might also notice people treating you differently. Before big money arrives, strangers might be kinder or more respectful. Business connections might open up without you asking. It's as if people sense your new confident energy and start responding to it. The biggest sign is when you stop needing signs. You'll reach a point where you just know, deep in your bones, that your money is on its way. You won't have to prove it or look for proof. That calm certainty is often the last step before a big manifestation happens. Keep an eye out for these signs and celebrate every small win. They mean your confident speech is working. Now you have the full process: how to speak with confidence, how to shift your mindset, how to visualize wealth naturally, and how to handle blocks. But knowing is only the first step. You have to start using this method right now. Remember, the universe doesn't know the difference between $50 and 50 million. The process works the same way. Start where you are, speak with confidence every day, and watch your life change. The only thing standing between you and massive wealth is the decision to begin. This isn't just about money. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be. Speaking with confidence about wealth means stepping into your power, creating freedom, and making a positive impact. The universe wants you to thrive. It wants you to be wealthy, not just for yourself, but so you can help others too. Take a moment right now to commit to yourself. Decide that from this moment forward, you will speak about money with confidence. Your job is to keep this thought alive and let the universe handle the how. The money is already there, already yours. Now, you just have to allow it in. Share your commitment in the comments below. Tell us when you start seeing the signs. If this message touched your heart, please like this video and subscribe for more tools to help you live the life you deserve. Remember, by speaking with confidence, you are manifesting not just money, but freedom, purpose, and joy. Peace, abundance, and 50 million blessings to you.